Hey everybody. Well, I've got my Christmas box that I from Randy yesterday. I'm trying to get into it. I didn't open it at all because I figured we'd open it on air here, but I figured, well, we probably should get at least the seal undone. And she's got it well packed because it doesn't want to come undone. There, I just got it. And it looks like it's got a whole bunch of goodies inside. See, it's all packed individually. Hi, Georgina. How's it going? Excuse me. Little bit of a tickle. So this I did not buy. Hey, Georgina. Hi, Beth. Hi, Anita. And she sent me a message and she said like 3 or 4 people had offered to buy me one because when she put them on the pre-sale was when my husband was not working, or well, he was working part-time, but it was like essential workers and he didn't get paid. So, hey, Mary. Hi, Beth. Hi, Anita. And Georgina. That's everybody that's on so far, right? For some reason, my dang chat is not coming up on my tablet again. That drives me nuts. It's got all kinds of, oh, this is the new videos. I don't want the new videos. I want my chat. So I may have to turn it off on the tablet and turn it back on. But it feels like there's something heavy in here. So I mean, quite a bit in here. So we'll, hi, Tina. Hi, Mary. We've got 2 Marys on now. And Kimberly's on too, and Cynthia. Look at all those folks coming on. That's cool. You're just about over your darn fall flu. That's good. Anyway, I can see the chat still on the phone, but when I turn it up, I won't be able to see it hardly anymore. Oh, she's got some really cute stickers on this. Hopefully it tells me who purchased it for me. She did send me a message telling me that there were 3 or 4 people who had offered to buy me one. And I was so touched when I got that message, but I'm not sure who she chose to be the one to get it. So hopefully it tells me here so I can give a proper thank you to that person. I appreciate it quite a bit. It's very, very sweet, and I appreciate it a lot. I'm going to go out on my tablet and come back and see if I can get it to bring my chat up. It drives me nuts when it doesn't do that because it's like, why do I care what's next when I want to watch my my chat and so I know what people are telling me when I'm this camera is turned where I can't see it. So it sort of drives me nuts when it does that. Okay, now it's not giving me anything over on that side. Well, you couldn't get on the chat either. So yeah, I mean, I can get it here, but like I say, when I turn this down, we won't be able to see it anymore. So I won't be able to see it anymore. So I'm gonna put this box down at my feet, I think, and we're gonna open up this envelope and see what Randy says. It's even worse than it was before. Now there's nothing but my picture. So, oh dear. Sometimes I wonder about these things. The quality's fine. I don't care about that. Well, I'll just have to do my best. You're listening as you price stuff? You know, I've been pricing all morning for the show and I didn't get everything done, but I decided that wouldn't be all that big of an issue because the show isn't till Friday. It's just setup time right now. So it's, I figured, well, I'll get set up with what I can, get the things priced that I can tonight and tomorrow. And then I have until 6 o'clock tomorrow if I want to walk in and do some more stuff. So it looks like this was sent to me from Beth, according to my note in here. Hey, lady, this is a gift from your friend, Beth Bellew. Wishing you a Christmas full of sparkle, joy, and new creations. Thank you for being a part of Thunderhorse Descendant, Randy. Now, I also have a bingo card in here. Yay, bingo card. And business card, which of course we get every time. And then a list. And I'm assuming this list tells us what's in our kit. Oh my, it's a long list, isn't it? Now, I do know one of these is wrong. The list, because in here that there is 10 toggle clasps and there's actually only 2. So we will have to find out what that is or where they are, but we'll get to that when we get to it. So let's put this lovely thank you card back into its envelope. And so now we know that this came from Beth, so that's nice. Still not getting my chat on my tablet, so weird. But I love you too, Beth. Hey, Dawn. And Heather's on. Excellent. And Chris is here. Cindy. Yeah, my internet's doing something funky because when I put this live on my tablet, it's not giving me the chat. It's being really strange. And I was hoping that if I went all the way out and then came back in, it would behave, but it does not appear to be doing so. So we will just have to keep an eye on things on the phone as much as I can. So let's turn us here. Let's get that big bright light out of your eyeballs. That's one of my new lights that I did stuff the other day and didn't turn my 3 new big lights on, and it felt so dark. I know that was silly, but it felt really, really dark. So this box is a pretty good sized box. I cannot get it up under the camera. Oh, I see. It's just got a piece of wrapping paper on top. So we'll pull that out and put it aside here. Looks like we have our bead package here, and our mug is here. Oh, and we have stickers. We have a big sticker, a big raccoon sticker, and we have our Thunderhorse Descendant coaster. Looks like that's all that's in the box, so we can put this aside. This is cute. He's cute, isn't he cute? He's a stand-up guy. He's not a sticker. He doesn't appear to be anyway. So he's just a punch-out guy. So we'll put him back here. So he's sort of out of the way. We're going to open our mug up. 2 reasons we're going to open our mug up. Well, 3 technically. I want to see what it looks like, number 1. Number 2, I want to make sure it's not broken, because the Postal Service these days. Sorry, Postal Service, but that's what it is. And 3, to make sure she didn't put anything inside the mug. I have done that before when I'm shipping mug. I like it. Let's see, we have an owl, chickadee, bear with mittens on, a little fawn with a cap. Looks like we have a fox over here, some mushrooms, pine cone, acorns, some snow falling. That is really pretty. I really like this mug. So still no chat on the tablet, so we'll see what we can see if I missed anything. Hi, Kimberly is here. I think everybody's just saying hi to everyone. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that you look forward to me. Oh, Randy's on. Well, hello, Randy. Good to see you. And So we have and then we have our coaster, which has the exact same stuff as our mug. I love this mug. It's very pretty, Randy. Can't remember. I know it's not Cindy. Melissa. Melissa did a really good job. Well, it says it's fueled by cocoa. I'm going to have to put some in it. I've been having hot chocolate quite a bit lately. So anyway, we want to thank Beth for our box, since it was a gift from Beth. Now we're going to open our package here and see. I hate this tape. I mean, I know it works good, and when you're mailing stuff, you want that, but it's a pain in the rear when you're trying to get it open. So. Oh, looks like we're all loose in here, which is fine. Pull it all out, and we'll just drop it all down, and then we'll go through it a little bit at a time, put it back in the bag as we do. Now, one thing she said to search for was the raccoons apparently have in the charm packs. Those are pretty chips. I'm not generally a chip person, but those are pretty. There's something else in here. I can still fill it down here. There we go. Still one more thing. Actually, it was two more things. Some little stars. Looks like my chain is trying to escape from its baggie. So let's put this over here. We're going to fix this because we don't want no escapees here. If I don't reply to you guys, it's mainly because my tablet is not showing the chat, so it's a little harder for me to see what's going on the chat, because I'm having to read it off the same one we're recording on. It is a very pretty mug, Anita. So let's see what I missed. Pretty mug, yes. The post office right now is being naughty. Oh, that was Beth. Beth sent me a package. It didn't ever get here. We were really, a little upset because it didn't ever get to me. The other day, was it just yesterday, Beth? It went back home to her with a note that was undeliverable to the person it was supposed to go to. Well, the thing is, there was no postmark on the stamps. They were just blacked out with a Sharpie. I don't think it ever left Myrtle Beach. But the main pendant that was in the box was broke into 3 pieces. So that is why she's not liking the post office right now. But like I say, I suspect it never left Myrtle Beach. It probably just dumped down onto the floor at some point in time, and they just found it. Why they would have found it just now, I have no idea, but you know how that goes. You don't know if you should watch because you feel like you're peeking. Yeah, it must be a crazy YouTube day, Randy, because my chat's not showing up at all on my tablet, which is where I usually read them at. Yay, Carolyn. So I love that. Feel like I'm cheating. Okay, let's just get the go down the list and see if we can find our bits and pieces as we do. Now, I was told this pendant was really beautiful, and oh gosh, is it. It's very pretty. That's not what's next. So maple leaf and acorn mix, check glass bead set. There should be 6 beads total. I think that's this little guy here. I love these little boxes. Don't know why, but I do. Okay, come on. There we go. So we have Oh, these are pretty maple leaves. I don't think I've seen these before. Oh, they have white on one side. Okay. I like this washed side here. It's very pretty. And then we have two different style of acorns, a more brown one and a more gold one. Those are cute. I like those. So close that baby up. Come on, close. There we go. We'll put them back in the bag until we are done here. Christmas Critters enamel charm piece, 14 pieces. That would be this guy, I'm fairly positive. Let's see if we can move all this stuff to one side so we can put our charms out here. Now today is setup day for my show, so we can't linger around a lot. So we don't want to mess around. Okay, now, you know, these blister packs are great, but sometimes they're really hard to get open. And I don't think it's taped at all. I think it's just being stubborn. Come on. There we go. Whew. So now she was saying that if our raccoons have the same number, that you get an extra prize. Mine do not. I have a 4 and a 7, it looks like. So there's my little raccoons. You know what I think would have been funny is if this was a 6. So it would be my age. Well, no, I'm not 67 anymore. I'm 68. So that wouldn't work. But anyway, we have mushrooms and a birdie. Now these are ears wires that these are on. I will probably take mine off the ear wires. Oh, there's 3 of these little yellow birds. Well, at least 3. 2 mushrooms. 2 raccoons. There's a fox. This looks a lot like my fox that I got from Gina. Oh, this is an owl. I was wondering what had that pretty blue at the bottom. It's an owl. But I will probably take these ear wires off and use them for other earrings. And then use these on various projects. They'll make cute, they'd be cute on my hair barrettes. I still need to make some for my show. Maybe we'll use them. Oh, this little house would be really cute on one of my hair barrettes. So, see there, Randy? I bet you didn't expect me to be using them for hair barrettes as opposed to earrings or other stuff like that. And then we have some little hedgehogs here. These are cute. I like the hedgehogs. But I for sure am probably going to use one of these little yellow birds and the house on hair barrette. I'll have to show them to you when I get them done. Come on. Oh, you don't know if you should look either, ladies? Oh, you know, with the purple who haven't opened theirs. Well, you know, Beth, you've got yours with you, don't you? Open it up while we're going along. So these are really cute. I got some foxes from Gina in some polymer clay ones from Gina Stroop, and they have Lakefront Jewels, and they are really cute, and they look a lot like that. So I really like these. We have hedgehogs and foxes and the little house with no earring pieces. It's going on a hair barrette. That's all there is to it. I might as well just leave it out. I'll do it later after I get home. And maybe one of these birds too. But it'll, of course, have to come up with the ear wire. So we have 3 of the yellow birds with the blue scarves. We have 2 mushrooms, 2 owls, and 2 raccoons, one with a 4, one with a 7. It's more on my daughter's age than my age. So those will go in there. These are staying out because I'm going to use them on hair barrettes later. You love the yellow birds, Tina? You do have it with you, but it's sealed in the back of the truck. Okay. So now what's next is petrified wood rectangle bead strand, 14 by 4 millimeter, a 6-inch strand. Okay, it's not these guys, not these guys. 6-inch strand. Those are garden quartz. Those are pretty. Stars. Those are pretty. Well, I'm not seeing them. Let's not. Oh, yes, I do. There they are. This is them, isn't it? It says petrified wood, but I darned if it doesn't look like bone. But I bet it was a white softwood that petrified, like pine or something, to get this white color. So there we go. So those are pretty cool. My husband's going to show up home pretty soon because he was taking off early so that he could help me get everything packed up in the truck and go set up. Next is moss agate star bead strand, 4.5 millimeter. They're on a strand. Okay, we're looking for stars. Oh, there they are. There they are, and they really are little stars. Now these are not big guys; they're little guys, but that's kosher. We like little stars. So there are lots of tiny little stars on here. And there's quite a few of them. So there's our stars. Oops, something just fell into my lap. I'm going to have to find out what that is. It's from here, but it's not the ones we need yet. And there's the hubby right now. Okay, we have Tibetan-style Christmas star tag charms. Antique bronze 10 pieces. Stars. Oh, I saw little stars a bit ago. I flipped them over here. That must be these guys here. Our stars. So we have bronze stars. So little bronze stars. So that's fun. Next we have Chinese crystal faceted oval beads, white AB, there's 30 pieces and they're in a bag. Well, nope, that's not them. There they are. Faceted ovals. So there's my faceted oval crystal beads. Randy knows how I love crystal beads, so I'm certainly not complaining about those. Petrified. Well, maybe. So after the crystal, we have 3x4 stainless steel cable chain necklace with extender in antique bronze. That was that little piece of chain I just put back in his bag because it was trying to escape. It's a little chain with an extender chain on it. We'll put that back in here. We now have Tibetan style snowflake pendants. There they are. I have some of these in silver. I've never had them in bronze before. They're very pretty snowflake. See how pretty of a snowflake those are? So these are bronze. Looks like there's supposed to be 10 pieces in here. So I'd say they probably is. I'm not going to pull them all out to check. So there's those. Next is Bronze Finding Pack Essential Jewelry Making Kit. Okay. I assume that's sort of like just findings kind of thing. Ah, I would say this be it, because there's all kinds of lobster claws and ear wires in here. My favorite ear wires, because it's got oh, there's extender chains in here too. There's a toggle. Now these are the two toggles that apparently were yeah, it says 20 pair of latchback ear wires, 10 lobster claws, 10 toggles, and 10 extender chains. Only 2 toggles. This was a typo. There's only supposed to be 2 toggles in here, and that is what I have. So all kinds of goodies in here. I probably will not use the toggle class as toggle class. I will probably use the top piece as a connector for earrings or a necklace. I'm not fond of I used to use toggle clasps all the time, but I rarely use them anymore. I have found that sometimes they release when you don't have enough weight on them. So next is a resin and wood triangle pendant with gold foil. Resin and, well, this is wood. What did I do? Oh, it's these little guys. I was just looking at these thinking, oh, those are cute. They got the resin looks sort of like a, come open, little baggie. Like a cow print. If I can get it to open up here for us. So it's a really pretty little wood and resin piece there. So I really like those. They'll make some really pretty earrings. Next is an 18 karat gold plated brass squirrel charm pendant. That must be this little guy right here. Yes, it is. And he's just a little guy. These little packages do not want to open for me today. Usually I can get them to open pretty easily, but he's just a little gold squirrel. Isn't he cute? I really wish my chat would work right. I will know, Beth. Winnie started screeching at him the minute he came home, so he's getting a little bit irritated with her. Next is a 18 karat gold plated brass pine cone charms 2-pack. I know I saw those guys. There they are. It's sort of funny with in our bargain bead box, we have pine cones too, but they're copper. They're antique copper. These are very, very pretty gold. They're nicely plated. So there's our pine cones. Next is printed poplar wood Christmas ear pendants, a pair. That's these guys. Aren't they cute? They're very lightweight, so they'd be easy for earrings. Funky little deer. So those are pretty cute. I may have to do these up and take those down to my show since they're like Christmassy. This is my last show of the year, and it's the Christmas at the Fairgrounds. So next we have Benton style toggle class antique bronze sold individually. I don't remember seeing another toggle class, but maybe there is one down here. That's little hats. Those are cute. Oh, there it is. It's one of these thicker ones. Now, these ones hold a little better because, here, I'll show you why. See how the little bar, it looks sort of like a barbell. Because it's got these thick walls to the edges, they don't slide out as easily as some do. So that is a little bit better of a toggle. I like the other toggles. They're pretty, but I'm not sure I trust them. And so I probably will use the circle part for a pair of earrings. Now we are at a natural tiger eye moon pendant with platinum tone brass bindings sold by the pair. Oh, I saw those guys. Here they are. This is the ones that tried to fall. Now if I can find, there it is. That was easy to find this time. That doesn't happen often. So we have two little tiger's eye moons with a, let's see, what do we got as far as this? Now that's coming off. It's one of those pinch ones, but so there we go. And in fact, I'll probably make these into earrings, so I'd take those off anyway and just hook right to the ring. So these are cute, little tiger's eye moons. Oh, where's your opening at? There it is. Back in you go. Bing, bing. Come on. There we go. Good little moons. Okay, now we have handmade porcelain moon with bird pendant. Sold moon with a bird pendant, coconut brown. This is really cool looking. This is a really neat, neat pendant. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's really pretty. That will make a really pretty necklace. So I'm gonna put that back in there. Next, we're on the other side, guys, is a gold-plated enamel Christmas hat charms. I guess those are the ones I just had in my hand. So it looks like there's 4 in here. The minute my husband gets home, Winter starts screaming at him to give her some treats. And that's what's going on right now. Those are cute little Santa hats. Those will make either cute earrings or they can go on some of my hair barrettes. Maybe, oops, don't lose them. So, little hats. Next is a 3x5 rondelle ivory with mercury finish check glass bead strand. These guys. Little strand, but cute. Those are pretty. So there we go with those. Next is a natural tiger eye horse pendant. That's this one here. It's got copper, antique copper around it, tiger's eye in the middle. This will come off. Very pretty. Next is a moss agate round bead strand, 6 millimeter. Bing. There we go. Isn't that pretty? A nice dark bead strand. Now there's another strand right here. And you've got to be careful. This one is actually tree agate. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if see it on my list here, but I bet that this looks like tree agate. There it is, down towards the bottom. Tree agate, 6 millimeter round. So this one, tree agate with the more white. This one, moss agate with the dark greens. So I'm going to just take this out of order, put it away since we just looked at it. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. So the next thing up after the moss agate is bronzite round beads, 8 millimeter. That's this guy. These are very pretty. Bronzite is ugly if it's matte, but it's really pretty when it's not. I really like a bronzite that's just a regular bronzite. So there we go. That's the bronzite. It's got some pretty patterning in this brand, this one. Next is Tiger's Eye Round Bead Strand 6mm. There we go. This is it. This is a nice tiger's eye. It's got lots of pretty little bands of chatoyancy through it. Very pretty. After that, we have a handmade natural moss agate beaded chain with wood. That's this guy. It's very pretty. And if you'll recall, the other day I took some of my chain and put some rings in between some of the links, which changes the look entirely, so it makes it really pretty, though this one is really, really pretty as is. But I'd probably do that anyway. Put some rings in between just to add some more oomph to it. Also, if you do that, you could hang dangles off your rings if you want to. It makes a really pretty statement. So there's now we have the rhyolite. That's this guy, 6mm rhyolite bead strand. Pretty, pretty babies. After that, we have the Chinese crystal fasted rondelle beads 6x5 red pearl luster. There we go. Aren't those pretty? Got to add a little Christmas red. Next is the Garden Quartz Pebble bead strand, 6 to 12mm, sold by the strand. These are variant size because, well, they're pebbles. They won't be exactly the same size, but these are the Garden Quartz. They have little speckles through this through the more clear stones generally, and come in various colors. There's all kinds of inclusions in them generally, and they're really pretty. So that is our Garden Quartz Pebbles. In you go, baby. Now we've already looked at the tree agates. So our last thing here is the Quartz Crystal and Chrysoprase chip bead strand, sold by the strand. You know, these are pretty, just done like this. I'm not sure how long this strand is, 15 to 16 inches. So a little too short to be just a necklace all by itself. Though I might just restring it and put some spacers between the chrysoprase and the crystal, and then maybe even a bail down here, and put a focal of some type on it, because these are really pretty just together, just like this. I think I like that. But they need to be just a touch longer. Besides, I wouldn't leave them on the string anyway. But that's my thinking on these, is that I might want to do that. Now, because, well, it splits at a color right here, we could do that. Still, just put the bail right here between the two colors. But it would be a little bit asymmetrical that way. Oh, this one's a little close to the edge. But anyway, these are a very pretty set of chips. So there is our bead box, guys. We want these to sit aside for hairbrush later. I really, really love this mug. But that is our Christmas box from Randy. I think it is has some really, really pretty items in it, and I just banged my sun catcher that's hanging from here. Oh, on the leather, you took the big pendant and you put it on some leather and you hung it on your tree. Yeah, that works. That works very well. I do love my mug. It's very nice. Well, I know that we're a little earlier than normal signing off, but I do need to go load my truck for my show. So let's turn up here. and the husband's already out there loading up. So we're gonna sign off early. I think that this was a really, really pretty bunch of goodies in here, and I thank Beth quite a bit for choosing it for me. I appreciate it a lot, since I couldn't afford it when they came out, that Beth got it for me. So anyway, ladies, I hope you all have a lovely evening. I will see you all in the morning. Not sure what we're going to make tomorrow, but it probably will be something Christmassy for my show. So we'll see you all later. Have a lovely night. And like I say, sorry to sign off a little earlier than normal, but hey, usually I give you a lot more time. So, you know, I got to go help my husband load the truck, and we got to get going so we can do our setup. Our setup starts in like about an hour, and we have a 2-hour window. So I have got to get going and help him do that, and we will see you all later. Hope you all have a lovely evening. This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden. Bye-bye, everybody.